A naked cruise ship, you heard that right. The Carnival Panorama is going through all the exercises of her dry dock activities. One of those exercises is to remove her iconic funnel. They have done just that, and she looks naked. We will show you video today of her going under the bridges that she could not go under before she removed her funnel. The project was close. They cut it very close, but the Carnival Jubilee is now complete. Building, construction, design, testing, all of it done. The ship is officially handed over to Carnival Cruise Line today, and the ship is officially headed to Galveston, Texas. We're also going to share news with you today on a family who enjoyed a cruise on board the Carnival Dream. They got off of the ship on Saturday. They were navigating around the terminal there in Galveston and were hit by a car. We will share this story with you today. And Margaritaville at sea. Many have wondered what would happen to this new cruise line after the passing of Jimmy Buffett and the partnership they have. They're not going anywhere. They have a new ship coming to Tampa. We'll talk about that as well. We all need some time in the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Monday to all you Islanders. We got a little pep in our step today. Lots of good news from the industry. We are glad that you're here. We hope that you had a good weekend and your Monday is off to a great start. We're on Island Time. I am Derek. Let's drop our anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together. This is the first of two opportunities to do so. We will have the show here. We're going to share the latest in cruise news with you. We're also going to go live tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. We'll go live together, have fun together, discuss cruising, what you have booked, questions that you have. We'll play games. We'll have giveaways. We'll spin the big wheel. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. If you ring the bell to receive notifications, then you will be notified when we go live tonight. We're also close to our 20,000 subscribers by December 23rd, getting on the Carnival Jubilee. If you're not subscribed to this channel, help us out. Let's dive into the cruise news. There's a ton to talk about, including naked cruise ships. You know how when you forget an article of clothing or something that you wear day to day, you feel naked. Sometimes you forget a piece of jewelry, maybe your wedding ring, maybe you forget that coat that you wear in the winter, and you go somewhere, you get out and about, and you don't have that bracelet on, you don't have that necklace on, you feel naked. The Carnival Panorama feels naked. She looks naked. I'm going to share this video with you. We probably remember the Panorama, of course, had some propulsion issues. She's going to dry dock. She could not fit underneath the bridges on the way to the dry dock, so she had to go to Canada to get her whale tail removed. And now she's going under those bridges. She fits just fine, but she looks naked, does she not? You can see the framing there. You can see where she belongs. The whale tail was not injured in this project. She's going to go back on the Carnival Panorama after the dry dock takes place, after the propulsion issues are resolved. The ship will return to Canada. The funnel, the iconic funnel, will go back on, and the Carnival Panorama is set to sail with no more canceled sailings December the 23rd, just in time for the holiday sailing. There are some of you Islanders on that cruise. Some of you are on the Carnival Jubilee. We'll talk about her in just a second. But it's just a reminder, when you see a picture or video like this of how iconic that Carnival funnel is, it doesn't matter your cruise line of choice, you can't deny that that funnel is one of the most iconic symbols in the industry. I would venture out to claim that it is the most iconic symbol in the cruise industry. There are others. Do you agree that the funnel is the most iconic? And what are some other symbols that are also iconic? Royal Caribbean's anchor is also iconic. Share your thoughts on the funnel. And does she look naked? In the comment section below. They cut it close. They really did. The Carnival Jubilee. So many of you have her booked. The first several sailings, of course, will be there for her inaugural sailing. And I've received the question, I don't know how many times over the last several months, will she be on time? She was already delayed once, so she's not on time necessarily. But will she be on the December 23rd on-time delivery date? We've talked about all the contractual obligations, the penalties if she's not delivered by the end of the year. And the cruise line has officially taken over ownership from the shipyard. The shipyard finished the project, the design, the build, the testing. It's done. Carnival representatives were on hand just this morning to receive the keys, per se, the steering wheel, per se, And now I guess in today's world, it's buttons. The buttons of the ship, the mechanical buttons of the ship and technologies. That's the way the ship is steered these days. Carnival Cruise Line officially taking ownership, changing the flag, putting the Carnival flag up and saying this ship is ours. Not only today did Carnival Cruise Line take ownership of the vessel, she left Europe, she left Germany, and she's headed right now to Galveston, Texas. So if you're wondering why I have a little extra pep in my step, it's because I, along with so many of you, have this ship booked in the next several months. Your ship is heading your way. That is exciting news. We're so excited to sail on her. Christine Duffy had this to share regarding this project. Our first ship built in Papenburg for Carnival Cruise Line is stunning. And being on board to take delivery, I am proud of all the work our team and our partners at Meyer Wharf have done in collaboration to bring Carnival Jubilee to life. Now we start sailing her home so we can deliver her to our guests just in time for the Christmas holiday. The Carnival Jubilee is the 26th ship in the Carnival fleet. She is the last new build ship for several years. The Carnival Firenze will be added as a 27th ship, but she's not a new build. She's coming from Costa. So a momentous occasion, the first new build ship to cruise from Galveston as well. She will be in Galveston on December the 20th. Many of you who live in Texas, especially in the Galveston area, you're going to be in town for that. There is going to be ceremonies that take place. More information on that. I will note that there are no paying passengers on this transatlantic crossing on the Carnival Jubilee. Work still continues to be done, believe it or not. There are crew members from the shipyard and contractors who are staying on board through this journey. She has a couple of stops along the way. Nassau, Bahamas is one of those. But there are workers that are finishing different venues of the ship. You probably noticed John Hibb was on board last week. He shared some of the crew quarters. He shared some cabins. He didn't share the public areas. He said he didn't want to share the public areas because the lights aren't turned on and the guests aren't there having drinks and enjoying having fun. It'd almost be like it'd be a boring showing. But is that the case? Yes, maybe a little bit, but he's also not showing the areas because they're not done yet. Same thing with the outdoor areas. They were covered in snow. I would have loved to see the Lido deck, midship, the pool, the two-story Red Frog pub. Red Frog Rum Bar. I would have loved to see it covered in snow, but it's not exactly done yet, so there's still work that continues. It will be done. We can't wait to show the ship and share the ship with you. December the 23rd. Do you have the Jubilee booked? If so, share that date in the comment section below as we move on to our next story here. An incident everyone fears, things like this happening. An incident took place. Think about this. You go on your cruise. It's a 6-day cruise on the Carnival Dream. You get back. You're headed back to your car. You're headed to your shuttle outside of Galveston, Texas, and you get hit by a car. A bizarre story here from Galveston, Texas. This just took place on Saturday. 6 family members were there. 4 of them were hit by this pedestrian, hit by this car. And this was a complete incident here as the car went through a fence actually and hit these people. 2 of the family members required overnight stay in the hospital, but all members of the family were able to travel home yesterday. That is great news. We hope they are healing and recovering and feel better from this incident. Carnival did share this with a local news station. There was an auto accident at the Galveston Cruise Terminal today when a driver ran through a gate, apparently accelerating when meaning to reverse. 6 members of the same family that had just debarked from the Carnival Dream were impacted. Honestly, I've done that before. I haven't hit somebody, but I've thought that my car was in one functionality, forward, reverse, and it was in the other. That has happened, I know, to several of you out there. Again, we hope everybody is okay. The family members are traveling home, but it's just a reminder, especially a lot of us have cruised, right? From multiple ports of call, from multiple home ports, and we say that it's busy. It is so busy as passengers are getting off the ship, people arriving to get on the ship. Keep your head on a swivel. Make sure you know what's going on. Take ultimate caution before getting to the edge of the sidewalk, before crossing a street. Even if that light is white and says cross the street, be sure you're looking. We don't want a vacation to end like this. Let's end the show with this story here. Exciting news. Margaritaville at sea. Of course, with the passing of Jimmy Buffett, many have wondered what would happen to this Margaritaville at Sea concept, what would happen to Margaritavilles that are literally around the world. Jimmy would want these to continue. I'm a Buffett fan myself. They are continuing, and Margaritaville at Sea is expanding. They have only had one cruise ship, now going to have 2 cruise ships. The new cruise ship is going to set sail from Tampa, Florida, so a new home port for Margaritaville at Sea. The Margaritaville at Sea Island going to set sail from Tampa, Florida. She's currently in Europe right now with our big transformation. One thing about Margaritaville, they are great with their marketing. The entire ship is being decked out with Margaritaville at Sea decor and themes. Margaritaville at Sea set to offer 4- and 5-day cruises, longer cruises than their first ship that set sail, going to Key West, Cozumel, and Progreso. We're excited about that. The Margaritaville at Sea will be sailing for the first time June the 14th from Tampa. Several of you live in the Tampa area. Let us know if you've traveled, if you've sailed with Margaritaville at Sea, or if you intend to with this new concept, the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. I love it. I love it. Islanders, that is the cruise news for today. We hope you enjoyed the show. We did our best to bring you the news. We want you not just to watch, we want you to participate. Be sure that you're sharing your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. We're excited to see those. We're also excited to see you tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. We're going to have fun together. Be sure that you make it. We'll have a blast together tonight. We can't wait to see your comments below. We'll see you on our Facebook page and, of course, tonight right here on Island Time.